Deputy President of the Senate debunks report he called for military intervention. Senate confirms report of jumbo allowances. Federal government takes shipment of materials for modular refineries. Welcome to Television Nigerian News. At this time, I am Cynthia Agbo. Deputy President of the Senate, Senator Ike Ekweremadu, has debunked reports that he called for a military intervention in the country. The Deputy President of the Senate, who spoke in Bayelsa State at the 74th Commonwealth Parliamentary Association Executive Committee, maintained that his comments were misrepresented. He alleged that his comments followed reports that the Kogi State government, Yaya Bello, had hired thugs to molest a lawmaker who was hosting a constituency project in the state. The number 4 citizen called on parliamentarians to continue to defend democracy, warning that politicians must not give the military opportunity to interrupt democratic processes in their countries. Following the controversy generated by recent revelations of the jumbo allowances paid senators by Senator Shehu Sani, the upper legislative chamber has confirmed that the 45 million alleged by the lawmaker was right. The spokesman of the Senate, Senator Aliyu Abdullahi, who confirmed the figure, however, added that the enrollment of members have never been a secret. According to him, the figure revealed by the senator were contained in various line items and expenditure heads of the budget of the National Assembly. The confirmation is coming after years of the Senate keeping its salaries and emoluments as a closely guarded secret. As part of efforts at deregulating the petroleum sector, the federal government has taken shipment of the one set of materials needed for the establishment of modular refineries. The statement by the Senior Special Assistant of Media and Publicity to Vice President Yemi Osibajo indicated that another set of refinery equipment will arrive the country later in the year. The statement revealed that the proposed refinery, which would be installed in Rivers State, would create jobs and engage youth of the region. In December 2017, investors indicated interest in setting up 38 licensed privately owned greenfield and mini modular refineries in the Niger Delta. When we return after this break, Buhari approves new excise duty rate for alcoholic beverages, tobacco. You are still watching the news on Television Nigerian. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved an amendment to the excise duty rate for alcoholic beverages and tobacco. A statement signed by the Special Advisor on Media and Communications to the Minister of Finance, Oluyinka Akintunde, added that the new regime has a grace period of 3 months before takeoff. The statement further noted that excise duty for other products remain the same. The federal government has dismissed claims that the increased cost of treating Lassa fever is responsible for the high rate of mortality recorded in the country. The chief executive of the Center for Disease Control, Chikwe Ihekwezu, disclosed that the government has ensured that the main drugs ribavirin used in the treatment of the disease has been provided free of charge to Lassa fever patients. He further added that the center has ensured that the drug is in stock in every state of the federation in case of emergency. The NCDC says that everything is being done to respond to the outbreak and build capacity to prevent, detect, and respond to future occurrences. In business, the Central Bank of Nigeria says the country's external reserve stands at 46 billion naira. Spokesman of the CBN, Isaac Okorafor, disclosed this in a statement recently. He revealed that the reserves grew by about $3.2 billion between February and March 2018. According to him, the reserve at the beginning of 2018 stood at $39.3 billion, but rose to $42.8 before climbing to the new height, $46 billion. He attributed the rise to the Apex Bank's effort at reducing the country's import bill, while encouraging inflow from oil and non-oil exports. And in sports, West Ham United of England faces a Football Association probe after the troubled club's owner David Gold and David Sullivan were forced to flee their seats when furious fans ran riot at the London Stadium. Several West Ham supporters invaded the pitch during Saturday's 3-0 Premier League defeat against Burnley, while hundreds of fans gathered beneath the director's box to protest against Gold and Sullivan. Fans made throat-slitting gestures while missiles were seen to be thrown in the direction of the executive seats amid chants of "Sack the board and you killed our club." The FA is also set to launch a probe, and the East London club, currently just 3 points above the relegation zone, could be hit with a heavy fine or even forced to play matches behind closed doors as punishment for the disturbances. American Michael Norman broke the world indoor 400-meter record in only his third race in the event. The 20-year-old is the under-20 world 200-meter champion and clocked 44.52 seconds at the U.S. Collegiate Indoor Championships in Texas. Norman eased through the first lap in 21.3 seconds on his way to the record. His time took 0.05 seconds off the previous mark set in 2005 by compatriot Kieron Clement, who won gold in the 400-meter hurdles at the 2016 Rio Olympics. And on the foreign scene, a Nigerian, Chile, Abwe Osuji, has been elected the president of the War Crimes Tribunal. He was elevated to the court in 2012 and will serve as the president of the International Criminal Court the next 3 years. The newly appointed judge says he feels encouraged to have been elected by his peers as the president of the International Criminal Court. The presidency, which consists of the president and the 2 vice presidents, play a key role in providing strategic leadership to the ICC. To end the news, a recap of the major stories. Deputy President of the Senate debunks reports he called for military intervention. Senate confirms report of jumbo allowances. Federal government takes shipment of materials for modular refineries. That's the news at noon on Television Nigerian. Before we go, I leave you with this thought. Divorce is never the solution to marriage. Its scars cut deeper than imagined. Thanks for watching. I am Cynthia Agbot. You have yourself a wonderful day.